by Raetta Holdman DENVER, CBS 4. Are you ready for some football? Or at least some training camp? The Denver Broncos training camp opens on Saturday, July 28. Denver Broncos fan Jocelyn Correa snaps a selfie with Von Miller at training camp in 2017. Credit Andy Cross. The Denver Post via Getty Images. The logistics: 13 practices will be open free to the public, all from 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. at UCHealth Training Center, the team headquarters, 13655 Broncos Parkway in Englewood. Here's those dates. Daytime 7/28 Saturday 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. 7/29 Sunday 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. 7/30 Monday 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. 7/31 Tuesday 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. 8/1 Wednesday 9:30 a.m. - 12 p.m. 8/3 * Friday 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. 8/4 Saturday 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. 8/5 Sunday 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. 8/7 Tuesday 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. 8/8 Wednesday 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. 8/9 Thursday 9:30 a.m. - 12 p.m. 8/14 Tuesday 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. 8/15 Wednesday 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Notice that asterisk on Friday, August 3rd. That's Kids Day, when the youngest fans will celebrate Miles' birthday. Miles-themed superhero capes will be handed out to the first 2,000 kids who arrive at camp, and several mascots from other local teams will be visiting. There will also be some free ice cream available. If you want an easy parking spot, get up and out early. Parking is next to the Pat Bowlen Fieldhouse at 1343 Broncos Parkway. It's a first-come, first-served basis but is limited. The parking is open 2.5 hours before the start of practice, yes, at 7 a.m. Don't park on the streets across from the UCHealth Training Center. The gates for the public practices open at 8 a.m. Again, practice starts at 9:30 a.m. Seating in the elements. Seating is primarily on the berm on the west end of the practice and is on natural grass. Remember, you're going to be outside in Colorado sunshine, and the seating area for fans has very limited shade. Our insiders tell us sunscreen is essential, as is a hat with some sort of brim. Credit Andy Cross. The Denver Post via Getty Images. And think about your feet. They burn more quickly than you might imagine when they are uncovered, without sunscreen. Bring something comfortable to sit on, like a blanket or seat pads. Those seat pads can be more than 18 inches wide and cannot have pockets, zippers, or places where something can be hidden. If you have a lawn chair, stow it in your car. You cannot take it into training camp. You also cannot take umbrellas, so make sure you have something to wear if the forecast calls for rain. If there is lightning or other severe weather, the Broncos will clear out the fan seating area, giving everyone time to get to their cars. As far as making a choice about where in that area to sit, our insiders say it's really about deciding if you want to be close to the field or close to the bathrooms. Getting mementos. Just spending the morning at training camp will be a great memory, but you can immortalize the visit. You can take small cameras, binoculars, and cell phones carried in approved bags. More on that to come. You can take photos with still cameras during practice, but you cannot use video cameras or other recording devices like cell phones and tablets. If you happen to use detachable lenses longer than the length of a credit card, leave them at home. They are not allowed. Credit Andy Cross. The Denver Post via Getty Images. And you'll get a chance to interact with players. Different position groups will be designated to sign autographs after each practice session. That will happen by the guest seating area on the west end of the practice field. Our insiders say to make sure to bring a Sharpie or similar marker for autographs. They just work better. Hungry? Thirsty? You can take small amounts of food and non-alcoholic beverages into the practice field. Think individual quantities, but water during Colorado's summer months is always an essential. Food trucks will be on the west side of the Pat Bowlen Fieldhouse, but you'll have to eat those meals outside the Broncos headquarters. Out of that bag policy, the Broncos Stadium at Mile High bag policy will be in effect for all training camp practices. That means you can have one clear bag no larger than 12x6x12 or a 1-gallon plastic freezer bag. You can also carry a small, strapless clutch bag or purse approximately the size of the hand. It can be searched. Credit: CBS, no diapers bag will be allowed. Put diapers and wipes in a clear bag. And when it comes to the littlest fans, strollers are allowed on the premises, but you have to leave them at the gate, meaning they can't roll out to the seating area. And when it comes to getting through security, carry jackets and large bulky items. That speeds up the security process. There are a lot of details to the bag policy. We recommend you review them carefully. Together for Colorado, the Denver Broncos bring Colorado together all year long, from the fans cheering in the stands and on the grass to the work the players and team members do in the community. During training camp, the Broncos are not only looking ahead to their coming season but also the coming school year. They'll be collecting school supplies with Volunteers of America at every practice open to fans. Donate items like backpacks for all ages, 3-ring binders, spiral notebooks, markers, crayons, or even cash, and you'll be entered to win an autographed Broncos football. Make sure you visit the Stuff for Students tent outside the entrance gate. Volunteers of America will get the supplies to students in more than 15 districts. Last year, the fans collected enough school supplies to help 62,000 students. Ready now. Start marking your calendar for all the important Broncos dates. Training camp starts on July 28th and runs through August 14th. The first preseason game is Saturday, August 11th against the Minnesota Vikings at Broncos Stadium at Mile High. The regular also kicks off at Mile High against the Seattle Seahawks. You can see the entire schedule here. So, are you ready, Broncos country? Raetta Holdman is a veteran newscast producer. She's been with CBS 4 for more than 25 years, coordinating events, large and small, from the control room. Contact her by clicking here. Comments.